Boom! Let the views shower over me. Oh, where is everybody? He goes away for a week. He goes away for a week and you all forget. Everybody forgot. Three? Come on. Where's my family? Hey, the bush. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Are you ready for the hammer of tarot? The hammer of tarot. It's your brother, Alexander. I'm back. Johnny! Boom! What's going on, everybody? She's a superstar. Okay. Kitty! How are you doing? All right, that's the wrong deck. That's the wrong deck. You got to earn your bunnies. You can't just get bunnies whenever you want, okay? I'm here, everybody. I'm here. He's here to save the day. He's had to save the day. Where did you go? Where did you go? Yeah, Galactic update, real quick. By Galactic update, I mean life update. Okay. Catherine wants the bunnies. What am I going to do? Can't disappoint Catherine. She'll get you. She'll get you. Anyways, let's get on into it. Okay. The greatest thing I learned, well, I mean, obviously I learned a lot, so I wouldn't say it's the greatest thing, but something I'd like to share with everybody today is expectations, okay? So when we're dealing with Sybil, not when we're dealing with Sybil. I was telling a story, and then I saw Sybil, okay? Anyways. When we're dealing with the expectations of others, okay, if you have numerous expectations from numerous people, it isn't possible to meet multiple people's different expectations. The most simple example I've been giving about this is 3 different types of restaurants. If one person wants Japanese food and one person wants Italian food and one person wants Mexican, how is it possible that we could meet all of these different expectations for all of these people? So this is definitely something to traverse with your family, with your loved ones, with your friends. But I would just say, like, when you're dealing with this, just be as loving as you possibly can. And obviously, like, that goes without saying. But just what I was noticing was I was being tested in certain ways and passing with flying colors. I really, I was watching people that I love and friends and certain people like actually become possessed because the energy, if somebody still is dealing with a vampiric aspect, higher self, okay? If they're dealing with a higher self, which is not a higher self, and they're still doing this stuff, certain things can start to freak out when they're not receiving the type of energy that they're trying to receive. And this was very, very obvious. It was like certain things, like the question wouldn't be asked until it was already that moment. Like, for example, like, oh, you got to be up at 6 a.m. And I get up at 6 a.m. And I mean, this is on the East Coast, mind you. So this is 3 hours difference from Arizona. And then, like, by the end of the day, like, somebody will say, like, didn't you wake up at 3 a.m. your time? And I'm like, yes, I did. Yes, I did wake up at 3 a.m. But yeah, I'm not talking bad about my loved ones and my family and my friends at all. What I'm saying is what was noticed was my loving aspect. This should be sainted aspect of whoever is speaking to you from this dimension right now. Doing the best you could to keep everybody happy, and then realizing this isn't possible. It's not possible Like I said, if somebody wants Japanese, or somebody wants Italian, or somebody wants Mexican, two of those people are going to be disappointed. And to have these ulterior motives, if you will, and to want all of this when it's like, shouldn't somebody ask you? Like, shouldn't your, because this was like this like fun game where I was like, I'm not going to say what I want. I'm just going to see what takes place. And then I'll say like little things like, oh, didn't we go there last time I was in town, or whatever it is. So this is very, very healing when your family and friends see this. This is why I'm getting at this. When they see this, like I said, this was either incited a certain conversation of love, and like people saying like, wow, like what is this? And like calling me the next day and being like, what are you doing? What did you do? What is this? Or just straight up getting possessed. Yeah, I'm not gonna, just in case my buddies watch this, I don't want to tell exact stories, but just comical stuff. So yeah, keep working, my family, keep growing, keep loving, and keep setting your boundaries. Setting your boundaries for sure. Having to talk about your boundaries and having to talk about love even while being attacked, or like an attempt of an attack. It's like a baby trying to beat up Mike Tyson at this point, to be honest with you. But the vulnerability, even in spirituality, seems to be being looked at as weakness. And this is something I keep seeing in movies or animes or whatever it is that I'm watching. This reoccurring theme keeps coming up where it's like, oh, what are you doing? You're crying in public. How dishonorable. And it's like, yeah, I'm not saying to just walk down the street bawling your eyes out. But what I'm saying is when people see vulnerability, it gives them the ability to then see what they are not doing. And when they then have this example in their mind's eye, when they have a bad day at work and go home and yell at their wife or whatever it is, it gives them more of an opportunity to stop and say like, wait a minute, this is what I've been seeing reflected in my own field by these others who are speaking about what's going on instead of bottling it up. And by bottling it up, there's always going to be an explosion or an illness, plain and simple. That is what disease is, dis-ease. The mind is not at ease, and the body has a ramification of letting you know through your soul. Your soul makes certain situations, a little bit of magic in the body. We'll call it a little bit of magic. A little bit of magic to let you know you need to stop thinking this, because the ramification after dis-ease number one is much worse. So our body, our soul, our mind are all working together to warn us that something we're not releasing, or an anger or a sadness or lies or whatever it is very disharmonious to all of the bodies, all four bodies, all however many bodies. So I'm sure you guys will see this when you look back in your own lives, times where you dropped the ball and didn't stay in the right vibration. And then also times where you did, and you see people losing their minds. Simple. So instead of saying like, oh, this is how the world is, like Spirit is asking me to just keep smiling, working my way through this, but a real smile, which is not something, you can't fake it. It's not a fake it till you make it. It's really finding that happiness within yourself and knowing what you need to do, and changing all this, like, oh, this is because of this is because of my this situation or the past or whatever it is. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not your therapist, but what I know is for me, it's a choice. And when I make the choice, I get tested. And when I get tested, sometimes I fail. And when I fail, next time I work on not failing. So that's the best suggestion and the best galactic update I can give you. Let's pop up the other camera. Say hello, Groot. Hello, Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. 22 people. 22 people watching, huh? Wow, you go away for a little while, huh? You go away for a little while. They'll always remember. Okay. The deck is cleared. I tried it. I couldn't fight it. I just want to get back to me. Alrighty. Stepping into your happiness, Catherine. Stepping into your happiness and trying to be more understanding of why things are the way they are. Libra talk. Sybil's here. Why does he always get more excited for Sybil? Alrighty. Oh yeah. Pop it on the screen. All right. It just stays up there forever, huh? Trying to get down, cause I'm moving up. Check out the crabs in the bucket. Carol! Weekly quantum reading. Ticky tock. Smoking gun, got these fools on the run. I know it's not that simple. I know it's not that hard. Trying to get down as I'm moving up. Trying to get down as I'm moving up. Oh my God. All right. Check out the crabs in the bucket. Okay. There they are. Check them out. Check out the crabs in the bucket. Okay. All right. Okay. The Rainbow Bridge. Okay. The Rainbow Bridge. The Rainbow Bridge is an offering. This is an offering of ascension. So this is tomorrow's card. Sunday, Monday, halfway through Tuesday in the physical. We can see the miracles if we choose to. We can have more miracles if this is the way that we're speaking, if this is the way that we're thinking, if we're doing what we probably should have already done, which is working on controlling the mouth. Hopefully you're at that point already. But if you're not, work on speaking to others how you want to be spoken to. And the greater task, at least what has been for me, is controlling the mind. This has been something I've been working on adamantly since 2013. So don't use that amount of 9 years, okay, to make it take longer for you. I'm just saying that this is still something that I'm mastering, asking my brain why it's saying the things that I wish it wouldn't from time to time. Okay, so we see this bottom of the deck cloud cover, this choice of where we want to be, what we want to do. So once again, this is a spiritual offering. Spirit, okay, spiritual interpretation, physical interpretation. The physical is the miracles, the celebration, the party, the rainbow bridge, the rainbow light, all of the colors of all of the rainbows and beyond. Available to you Sunday, Monday, and halfway through Tuesday, and then the choice. We then get to the card that represents something that's already taken place. The seventh seal being broken, the ascension process that has already taken place, that some people are still waiting for, okay? We see some people still waiting for the spiritual decision of going left or going right, because there's something that they believe, Okay, there might be something that you believe that I believe. I'm saying this is everybody's reading. This is a quantum reading. So there might be something that we believe is the sign or the thing that we know we're in the reality that we were working on getting to. Okay, so once again, here we go. What I was already speaking about, it seems to be coming up again in the cards. This card represents a choice that hasn't happened, is now causing illness in the body or disease in the body. This is like, representing bloating, lower back pain, hip pain, certain things with forgiveness. But this is the mind affecting the sacral. This is the mind affecting the hips and stomach and the back and your abundance as a whole. Also, it can be for some. Looking towards halfway through Thursday, all of Friday and all of Saturday. Look at that, another choice. But this choice is in the physical. This choice to be the paladin, to be the light warrior, to be the light worker that you decided to be before you came here, not while you were here, before you came here. We chose these traumas. We chose these difficulties because without them, your big, beautiful galactic brain, you'd be doing other things other than watching this video. So it is my firm belief structure that everybody watching this video, everybody going through this spiritual awakening to a certain extent. I know there's some people out there that are just seeing that there's an opportunity to make abundance. But that's few and far between. I'll say everybody that's here and everybody that's watching this and everybody that's called to this type of video, we had things that were dark nights of the soul or darknesses that we had to work through and things that we needed to overcome to get to the point where we're at, to get to the point of seeking, getting back to our old self, getting back to this person that was still broken, and then far surpassing that, because that's what I saw. That's the exact thoughts that were in my mind when I first sat down to do a visualization practice, because that's what I called them when I was younger. That's what the way it was taught to me when I was taking karate was to do these visualization practices. And it was through sitting down to visualization practices, AKA meditate, and trying to just picture myself happy again. As I was going through what I was going through, I realized that my third eye was turned on. I realized that I could see through the veil. And, this is something that I believe a lot of people have access to when they're ready to have access to it. And just thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. We're missing about 50% of the watchers, but they'll catch it later. They'll catch you later. Did you ring the bell? Did you? You can ring my bell. Michael, welcome. Veronique, who's here? Carol. We already saw Carol. Nikki. Welcome, everybody. Catherine, the original gangster herself. Candace Dawson, the actress. Welcome. Okay. Excellent. Most excellent. Johnny, we already saw. Dr. Jenna. Dr. Jenna. Okay. So, the message from the other dimensional versions is the moon. On the moon, nerds are pantsed and spanked with moon rocks. That was for about 2 people, because nobody knows what the heck that's from. A little Aqua Teen. Don't watch Aqua Teen and say Alexander said to watch Aqua Teen. I'm quoting this from like my late teens. Anyways, the moon. Okay, so the moon is representing our manifestations. I know some people are like, but Alexander, isn't it hollow and full of lizards? It was. Oh, it's my gym. They did it because they paid a fee. Now there's nothing to die for. All right. So with the moon, you can manifest, okay? Regardless of what others' belief structure is about the moon or what your belief structure is of the moon in this present moment. Let's talk about collective consciousness and go. There are thousands and thousands of people on this planet that believe that during the new moon, you can set a manifestation into movement, and by the full moon, it will manifest. And if it doesn't manifest at that next full moon, it will be one of the upcoming full moons, or it will be the full moon that is now re-met in that same zodiac sign. It can take a little more time. It doesn't have to. So what Spirit is letting us know is if you're not seeing the reality that you're expecting to, just create the reality and just align yourself with the reality, the dimensional understanding of seeing what it is that you want to see. Because we're seeing this choice. We're seeing this choice. We're seeing this choice. We're seeing this opportunity that is being given to us by our soul, that is being given to us by our spirit, by our God, our universe, our original creator of our soul, whatever your vernacular may be. There is an offering, a spiritual offering that is here. And what we're being told is some people haven't accepted this gift, haven't accepted what they came here to do. So use the moon. Okay, do we just have the full moon? So the new moon is coming regardless. So during the next new moon, manifest what it is that you want to manifest, and leave it maybe more open-ended than it being this, this money thing or this love thing or whatever it is. Just allow yourself to see more miracles. I'm seeing more miracles than I've ever seen before. I'm not telling you this to brag. I'm telling you this because by seeing more and more miracles, it's making it easier and easier for me to manifest. It's making it easier and easier for me to know that miracles are becoming more and more possible by seeing more and more of them. So instead of trying to control and squeeze the soap, so to speak, and then dropping it, okay, not to make it such a weird analogy, but instead of trying to control the manifestation, allow the manifestation by allowing the miracles. And the more miracles that you see that you're manifesting, or that your original creator of your soul is showing you, or your higher selves, or other dimensional versions, or God, or whatever the terminology you use to be grateful. Wow, I'm seeing more miracles. My brother was right. Then you have the ability to then manifest from this more empowered state of saying, I create miracles, I see miracles, and more keep happening. Alrighty then. Okay, so please like the video. If you haven't subscribed, whatever. Okay, and I love you all so freaking much. Patrons, are you ready? Okay, I'll see you in about 20 minutes. 20 minutes? Okay, so we're going to leave these cards right here. We're going to overlay them with more information. We'll get more information and extended, and more stories. More stories coming very soon on Crowdcast. If you are interested in being a patron and checking it out for the month, it's you just search Galactic Tarot on patreon.com, and we'd love to see you there. It's the Safe Space Crew, my family. We say what we want whenever we want to whoever we want. Alrighty, I love you guys. So next time I see you is the 15th of August. I love you all so freaking much. In the bottom of my heart, and the top and the bottom and the front and the back, and all, basically the whole heart. I love you all wholeheartedly. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for gently caressing the like button and the subscribe button, and Epic Energy Tools at crystalcurrent.com. And if you want a private session, galactictarot.com. I will see you all so soon. I love you. Did I mention that I love you? See you.